back to my channel. I have a decorating video for you today for Halloween, my very favorite. Actually, I don't know, that's a lie. I really like Christmas too, but Halloween is my second favorite holiday. I don't know, actually I can't choose. Don't make me choose. That's just mean. But I have a whole bunch of decorating to do. Let's go back to when all of this wasn't. If you haven't decorated, then grab your stuff, let's decorate together. If you have decorated, feel free to grab a snack or a drink and let's just hang out. Okay, all right, let's do this. I don't think anything is cozier for fall than a big pot of chili. So I found this recipe from the food Charlatan. It's called the best chili recipe and I'll link it below. Beauty of being free. Don't forget what you love the most. I will say the reason that I wanted to make this so bad was because the meat in the recipe is supposed to be like pot roast. So it's a combination of chili and pot roast and it sounded incredible. We took a long time before we wanted to make this recipe. I've been holding on to it for a while, but the price of stewed beef near me was exorbitant. So we waited a minute, but this was really good. I did leave out the jalapenos for my kids. It still turned out really good. I will say I feel like it needed a little more flavor, but maybe it'll be perfect for you. So you start by browning all of the beef, and you also have to then cook down the celery and the onion. And then after you get those nice and soft, then you're gonna add in your garlic. And then we add our seasonings. I always try to make sure I cook my seasonings a little bit to bring out the flavors. See if you can guess what show I'm watching based on this sound. If you know it, put it in the comments below. Okay, so you see the secret ingredient back there? So we put a little beef broth in first. I start with just a little bit so I can deglaze the pot. Make sure to scrape along the bottom so that you get all the flavor back into the chili itself and not stick to the pot. Then we fill it with the rest. Scrape out all that extra flavor, and then we go in with our maseca to thicken it up. Make sure you whisk as you go. This really did make it so nice and thick. Okay, it's thickening up, so we're about to go in. The flavors are all melding together nicely. It's thickening. So I absolutely love to cook. I love to cook for people. It is a love language. I love cooking for my family. And I just enjoy the process, but also I love just giving something to somebody that can be so comforting. And I feel like it's a little hug. It's a good way to show your love for somebody. Now's the part where we get to start putting it all together. We have our cans of kidney beans and our crushed tomatoes, tomato paste. Everything goes into the crock pot so it can simmer and the flavors can come all together. I also used fresh bay leaves and it just kind of makes you feel like a witch standing over your cauldron, which makes cooking extra fun. It's one of my favorite things to think of when I'm cooking. So every year at fall time, my grandpa makes a giant pot of chili, and it is so delicious. I look forward to it every year. He's actually in the hospital right now, and if you have any prayers to spare, please send one up for him. He is not doing very well right now, but he is such a pillar in my life. All right, so now I've gotten dressed and we got some planning done. I used the Daily Grind Planner by Angie Bellmare. I adore it. I have been using it for a long time. Then I came over and filled up my diffuser. This one I found on Amazon. I will link it below. I love it. It works so well, and it runs, I turn it on in the morning and it will run all the way into the night. I also made sure to use my Far and Wild autumn oils, and there is cinnamon, clove, I believe it's nutmeg, and then a pine scent. It's a pine pumpkin. Smells so good all together, and I put that in my entryway. Now we are onto the mirrors. The mirrors have to be cleaned because this is the stage for the bats. One of my favorite parts of decorating for Halloween is the bats.
Mama, it is Halloween!
It is Halloween! Here's Lucy, my little helper. She is my one that is not in school yet. She's 3, and so she gets to be my buddy all day long. She just barely turned 3.
Hey, stop! It's in my pocket. What are you doing? What are you doing?
That was a sticker.
This is so cute.
A kitty cat. Oh, it's a kitty cat.
Yeah, it is a kitty cat. Gwen made me a decoration already. She bought these little bones at the Dollar Tree.
I treated a kitty cat's fun.
And she got a pumpkin
You
and a bat.
here?
Okay, so we're gonna add some things to make these look a little better. How cute are these? These are from Michael's last year. And Ella has claimed these. These are gonna go in your room for you and Ella. Oh, those are perfect.
And I need all my soup.
That's cool.
Now it eats soup.
Is it
I eat a bowl.
is it okay to put soup in your pockets?
Yeah, I got soup in my pocket.
Okay. Cool.
And I do have soup in the pocket again. Mama, 4 soup.
4 soups in your pocket.
Yeah, my.
Okay. Cool.
See? Dang!
Hi, Jane. Oh!
Did you put batteries in this?
He works.
He does?
It doesn't make sound though. Remember last year he stopped making sound.
Is he broken?
I think so.
Put my battery
If I could hear my father's voice, he would tell me to move on.
How cool is this? My mother-in-law found this at a yard sale.
Yeah.
There. Ride your broom to school.
Oh, great. More singing right up.
I'm doing it.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Until the dawn, knowing soon we'll be back home.
Ready?
Set.
I'm thinking about you.
So Miss Lucy's birthday is in the end of September. We have to take down the birthday decorations before we can put up the Halloween decorations. but it was so fun. She had a blast. We had a little tea party with all of her toddler friends, and then we had a family party in the evening, and that was the part she looked forward to the most. And her face when all of the family sang happy birthday to her, she was beaming. She was so happy. That was what she thought the epitome of birthday party was, and it was so adorable. All right, we're reusing the same decorations as last year. Here they are. I thought they turned out really cute.
Always here, you always here. Time to laugh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, I didn't get any of that footwork.
Oh, good.
It's just your face. Dang it.
Drinking wine until
Okay, so if you didn't guess what the show was before, it is Good Witch from Hallmark. The Hallmark Channel's show, Good Witch, it was a movie and then a show. And I know it is cheesy. I don't care. The aesthetic of that show is incredible. And it's just like the coziest. Nothing puts me more in a cleaning mood or even a cooking mood or just all of the domestic arts than Good Witch. And I love it. And I will watch it over and over again, and I can put it on in the background. And I don't feel bad about my kids watching it, and they even like it too. So that's kind of fun. But the drama was a little strong in season 1, so wait for season 2, and then season 3, it gets better, and season 4, I feel like they were hitting their stride.
I'm thinking about you.
Her hair's just like butt. Look.
Her hair's
Just like a butt.
a butt?
Here, look.
Oh.
It is just like butt.
Well, true. Nobody told her?
And I'm thinking about you.
These ones. Here. These ones are my favorite
Mommy,
ones. Color
it's
change.
just like butt.
It is just like a butt. But I'm not gonna tell her. Are you gonna tell her?
Wow.
Well, maybe.
But
You would talk to Winifred
well, but
Sanders like that?
something.
Sanderson?
If you're not feeling Good Witch, I actually have some recommendations for you that I'm going to give to you rapid fire. So some of them are obvious, some not so much. Gilmore Girls, Once Upon a Time, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Good Witch, of course, Stranger Things, Wednesday, Over the Garden Wall, Gravity Falls, Troll Hunters, 3 Below, Wizards. All 3 of those are from Guillermo del Toro, and they're amazing. Little Witch Academia, Hilda. They're all incredible. Some of them are cartoons. Most of them are family friendly. Definitely not The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. But some of my favorite shows, especially Over the Garden Wall.
Okay, we're on day 3, I think, of decorating because I just do this in little chunks. But look at this cup. Look how cute this is. Okay, I got this sweater from Bums and Roses that does bamboo clothing for kids, and they always make the mom ones that match. So my daughters have this print, my two little ones, and then my older 2 have the bat print from last year. But this year they released a cup that matches. It's by Simple Modern, and it's so cute, and it makes me so happy. I think last I checked, this was still in stock. I don't know if it still is, but I just thought you guys would appreciate it because it's really cute. Okay, I have a couple of tips for making this process go faster. So one thing I was gonna say, I mean, maybe you're already doing this, but my Google Photos, you can search up almost anything now because of AI. So I take a picture of things that took me a while to put together, like the tiered tray and my entryway table, which is new this year. I was really excited to decorate this. But the tiered tray over here, that one always takes me a while to get just right. So now that I've got it how I want it, last year I did this and I took a picture of it. And then this year I just searched up in Google Photos, Halloween decor. It popped right up, and then I was able to just put it all together the way that I had it last year, because sometimes I like to change things up, but some years I'm like, I don't have time. Let's just do what worked last time because I liked it a lot. So that's a tip. Take a picture so you can do it faster. Also, another tip for things like this that are like really long, that take a minute to get all situated, I do groupings. And seriously, you're probably like, this is stuff that everybody knows. I don't know. If it's stuff that you already know, then don't worry about it. But here, let me pull you over there. I do groupings, and I try to do like 3 main levels of things. This was already on here, so I wanted to make sure I balanced it out on the other side. So make sure if you're doing tall stuff over here, you're doing tall stuff over here. I liked this because it was the same color of wood as this. And then also I had whites and blacks. So I wanted to make sure there's like the same amount of weight to the colors and the sizes on either side so you keep it fairly symmetrical. Also, then having a grouping in the middle somewhere. This makes the house smell good, so I don't know, it might not be the best, but I think it goes with the silver of this, and it's all throughout, and it puts really fun little smoke coming up from it. Sorry, mist. It has really fun mist that comes up from it, so I like it, but also then I did 2 smaller groupings in the middle, so I have these pumpkins. These are almost identical, just slightly different. So I have these ghosts, and then I have these fun little pumpkins back here that are wood that I made at a church activity. It was really fun. Anyways. And then the groupings can still look really disjointed all by themselves. So then adding in something to go between them that ties it all together. So here we have this wooden garland along with the felt pumpkin. It's like a wooden garland with felt pumpkins attached. I'm pretty sure I got that from Michael's like last year or the year before. And then, let's see, it has little orange ones too. And then the leaves. And I know maybe bright orange leaves aren't your thing. That's okay. You can put like some other kind of garland, but something that just adds volume throughout that's the same, so it just feels cohesive. And then these, actually my daughters went and picked these. They picked them at a public building. I was like, oh, I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but they were already in my car, so I put them right there, and I think that they go with the whole thing. So here we go. There's maybe a few tips if you needed them, I don't know. All right, let's get to decorating. I still have to do the bats. I love doing the bats up on the wall that go all the way up, and then broomstick parking up here, and then we need to put leaves all over the banisters. So let's go. I feel like I always have a hard time finding hooks for my wreaths, so I like to do the suction cup ones to go on my mirrors here. Oh, let me close that door. Oh, Rusty. He's sitting on the couch. Okay, so I usually have a hard time finding them. I found some on Amazon this year that looked pretty dang good. They look pretty sturdy. So I'll try to link these below if I remember. If I forget, then just put it in the comments and I'll make sure to link that for you. But these have like a little, ooh, okay, they come apart, so watch out. It screws together on the top, so you can like pull it tighter or looser. And then the little hook at the bottom kind of hooks on, it just slides onto it. I don't know, I'll let you know if these are good. If it falls off right away, I'll put it in the description box too. Or if it falls off today while I'm decorating, I'll let you know. These are bad. But these look similar to the ones at Walmart, so they might be the same. Oh, look, there's a, can you see it? There's a lock and an unlock over here. So the further you tighten it, the more that it's locked, I guess. Okay, here we go. All together, let's try these out. Pumpkins all over the place. My kids are making piles of what decorations they want to use in their bedrooms. So we have a pile of decor here. We'll have to make sure I don't step on it. We're gonna put some spiders in their bedroom this year. They wanted to do like spiders up the wall, like Harry Potter, follow the spiders. I thought that was cute. Okay, I've already wiped down these mirrors, so let's figure it out. I like to do this with the wreath attached, so we know about how high to make it. Okay, so these wreaths are from Michael's, and I've had these for a few years. I do see them come back often, but I don't think I saw them this year. I don't know, I would just check, just in case. So we'll take this, figure out exactly where we want the middle one, and then we'll go from there with the other two just to keep them symmetrical. So here. Okay. So now we take this off. Oh! I can still see the little print of where it was. Okay, so take that off. And then put it right where it was. There we go. Okay. Now let's do the other two. Okay, I have a third tip for you. I think we're on number 3. So this one's kind of obvious, but just in case you're not doing this already, you should totally do this. Label your garlands for where they go, but also label them and tie them together so that you don't have to redo that. So mine are like, so I do two garlands on the banister. So I have the living room side of the banister, which is this side, labeled. And then I also have the entryway side of the banister because that one runs along the far side of the stairs. And they are different lengths. So it's important for me to know which one's which. If yours are the same, that's probably not a big deal, but mine are different. And then also I double them up. So I have this spider web one that I put with the leaf one. So I make sure these are also labeled. So this is my entry one. So this one goes with this. This one goes with this. This one says living room. Just knowing where things go can save you a lot of time. And if you have any garlands that like to tangle into itself that just kind of end up in a knot, I lay them out flat and then I kind of wrap a little bit of cellophane around them. I don't know, maybe there's something that's less wasteful that you might have a good tip for it. But they just sit in there all year long, and these little bats that I have, they tangle really bad. So if I put them in cellophane first and then put them in a Ziploc bag, they don't take up very much room, and I don't have to untangle them. Every year I was spending like 20 minutes untangling this stupid thing. But it's my favorite garland, so I don't want to get rid of it. Okay, so we're gonna put these up. We're gonna get back to the bats in a second. I just want to get up some things that are fast because we have parent-teacher conference tonight, so I gotta make sure that we get there on time. And there's just not a lot of time for decorating, you know? Oh no! Somebody's wings fell off. We're gonna have to hot glue those back on. Okay, I hope these tips are not getting annoying, but another, tell me if they are. Another tip is for your garland, start in the middle, because otherwise you end up with one side ending up being longer than the other, and so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so we have how many bags? I just don't want mine to tangle. I'm telling you, this is like the tangliest garland. He's like right in the middle, so we'll put him up there first. So I just found these in Michael's. So these were from last year's collection, but they were 50% off this year. Look how cute. So there's a little raven, this really fun cauldron with frogs on the bottom. They're adorable. I don't know what I'm gonna put inside this yet, but I thought it would be cute on the piano. And then we also have a little cat. You have to have a black cat to go with your witch's cauldron. My piano already has things that I keep on here year round, so I probably won't do too much on here. I'll just try to put it in with what's already there. Okay, so this is feeling a little bit weird right here. I think it's because everything's kind of the same level. I think I'm gonna try to make this have something taller in it so that it changes the height so it feels a little less. It's too uniform right now.
I wanted to also talk about reading because it wouldn't be October without some good reads. Oh, here we go. These are the bats. The bats are my favorite. They go all the way up the wall, and I use just that tacky stuff that teachers use to put posters up on the wall. The new kind, I don't find that it makes the wall greasy or anything like that, so it works great. Back to the books. Okay, some cozy reads that I feel like are perfect for October are Anything by Shay Earnshaw, Her History of Wild Places, The Wicked Deep, Winterwood. All great choices. Melissa Albert has some really good, unsettlingly spooky books. She has the Hazelwood series, which is really good, very dark, fairy tale style. Then for cozy mysteries that are a little less scary, there is Southern Ghost Hunter series by Angie Fox. That's one of my favorites. Spellbound, Paranormal Cozy Mystery series by Annabelle Chase. Those are so fun. I will say some of these are recommendations from last year. Most of them are because I have been reading. I'm a fantasy reader. I love fantasy. That's my go-to genre of choice. And I'm talking like old school, big world, big magic system fantasy. Not necessarily romantasy, but I am re-listening to Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive because Wind and Truth is coming out, and I am loving it even more the second time around. I'm almost through with the first book, and it is so good. If you haven't tried Brandon Sanderson, try Mistborn. His Mistborn trilogy is one of the best and a really good place to start if you haven't ever read any of his books.
Okay, we are so close to being done. I just have a little bit more. We have leaves to do. Hi, Jane.
I love Halloween.
You do love Halloween.
It's my second favorite holiday after Christmas.
It's a good one. It's one of my very favorites too. Okay, we gotta finish up the leaves. So we're gonna go over here, through here, to the banisters, finish the leaves, and when I decorate, the whole house starts to just descend into chaos. So it's getting crazy. We have to finish this.
I feel like I mentioned in my last video that I think there is a formula to cozy. And I think what it boils down to is that coziness What it embodies is a place that makes you feel safe, comfortable, and at ease. It needs to be welcoming. It does not need to be perfectly tidy. It doesn't have to be a house that is currently trending. You don't have to have the newest kitchen. No matter what your house looks like, it can be a haven for the people that you care about, or even just for you. And I feel like it is about not only surrounding yourself with things that make you feel like you can relax and the people that you love can relax. For me, those things are blankets, books, mugs with nice hot drinks, yummy food, but also making sure that it's about your attitude and how you present yourself when people are there in a way that you show them how you care about them. And I think it's really fun to share your home with people and share your life with other people. It just makes it so much more meaningful. And I think if you can make your home somewhere that you feel at ease, that doesn't make you feel anxious, whether that's decluttering or tidying, I really don't think it needs to come down to it being like the cleanest house on earth or anything like that. And I think if you let people into your life, you will find that they are also having maybe insecurities. If you're worried about your house not being the tidiest or something like that, and you let somebody into your life, they might have the same insecurity, and then you can bond over that and they will feel more at ease around you because they won't feel like you're judging them when they're over at your house or when you come to their house. So I think really putting yourself out there is the best way to find these kinds of relationships. But yeah, I mean, there's so much to this, I think, but really just trying to make it feel like a place where you can relax and other people can too. Okay, now that you've seen it at night, let's take a look at my house. Let's do a whole walkthrough of my house decorated for Halloween 2024.
Sorry, you're sitting on my stairs right now, but thank you so much for joining me today. I had a great time decorating and my kids had a great time too. I hope that you were able to get something done or just relax and enjoy yourself. And feel free to come back. Feel free to hit the subscribe button and the like button because I'm gonna be doing more decorating. Hopefully for Christmas, I wanna get up at least 2 good decorating videos. Wish me luck, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.